Hello everybody and welcome back to Dana's Coloring Obsession. I hope you guys are all doing well and that you are ready for the week to come. We are here with another Monday mashup. I have some things to show you, whips, and then we're going to work on one of my pages that I am trying to get finished for the Mad Tea Party hashtag. But yeah, let's just get started. I'm going to jump in with the things that I've gotten. First of all, being the Winsor & Newton masking fluid. I have the drawing gum from PBO, and I got it on Amazon, and I think it works just fine. I think my last mishap was user error. I'm not quite sure though. And this, I'm going to use both of them. But I wanted to try this because I've seen a lot of you use this. And I don't know if maybe it's a little better quality. This bottle was $12 US, and it'll last me forever. Not forever in reality, but you know what I mean, for a really, really long time, because you don't use much each time you use it. So, but I decided I wanted to try this to see if I like it better. So I got that, and I got that at Michael's, which is a craft store in the United States, a craft store chain. I also got the Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. For backgrounds, for whiting anything out that I want to white out on my pages. It's very opaque. I've wanted it for a really, really long time, and I just haven't picked it up. So I got a little bottle of it. And then this finally came in the mail. It's been way long that I ordered it, but I have the outside of it. I threw away the box because I put the pins in one of my 500 count cases behind me. But the 72 count colors of the Shiny Style Langau gel pens. I have the 24 set, and I use them all the time. So I wanted all of the colors. So they come in this is what they look like. They are numbered. So I put them on a swatch, and I'll show you the swatch here. Focus, camera. There we go. I don't know if you can see the shine, how well that's coming across. But they're all shiny. These are the colors. I did my best to put them in order. There are a few that should be in different places, but some of them, the color on the pen is not very true to the actual color in the gel pen. So just FYI, some of them are a little hard to match up, but there's the shimmer and shine of them, and they are wonderful. They flow very well and easy to use, and I love them. So that's those. I did get just two little sticker packs also from another craft hobby store, Hobby Lobby in the United States. I just wanted some more seasonal stickers because I use them a lot of times in my Matchstick Mouse books. I put them in like around the illustration and stuff. So I wanted some more fall type things, and then I wanted some hearts and stuff for maybe for Valentine's Day or whatever. These are sparkly. I don't know if you can see that through the plastic, but so I got these. And they were having a huge sale on scrapbook paper. So I got these two, the Silver Starlight, and there's 58 sheets here, and it's all like star-based and galaxy, moons, stuff I can use like with maybe cards, but I'm also starting to use paper on some of my pages, one of which I have finished for this month. It's on Instagram. I can show it to you. I'll show it to you in a second, but I'm not showing you all of them, obviously. I'm just showing you some of these papers. A lot of them are dark blues and things, but have some fun things that I can do to be creative and different if I choose to be. Colored by Maya inspired me to use, I have a lot of scrapbook stuff because I was a scrapbooker / card maker previous to adult coloring. So I got that one, and I got this one, which is the Fairy Forest. Sorry, I have to put them behind me, so because I don't have any room up here. But this one is really neat. It has, here, I'll just flip. It has a lot of different things that I can cut out and put on my pages, or whatever I want to do. But it's got some really neat stuff in here, and shiny stuff too. Just very fun. Anyways, they were having a huge sale on these papers, and so I got 2 for the price of 1. So I picked these up. I don't really need a lot more scrapbook paper, but I just wanted some of these 2 were really calling to me, so I thought they were neat. So I got them. And because they were way cheap. And if you hear tiny snoring, it's because my wiener dog is in his bed underneath his blanket snoring behind me. I also picked up some, I say picked up, oh, here it is. I also got this at Michael's because I wasn't planning on it. It was on my wish list on Amazon, and I wasn't planning on getting any other books, but it was also cheaper than I had seen on Amazon. So I got the Garden of Dreams by Yoshimi Sekiguchi. I'm sure I mispronounced that. There you go. And this one has been in around some videos currently. It's a Get Creative 6 book, and a lot of creators that are bigger than me got some. Get Creative 6 had sent them these to show everybody and stuff, but this book has been around for quite a while. It just recently came out in English, and this is the English version, but it is very cute. It's about this little, it's Garden of Dreams, a magical world of make-believe to color, and it's her sleeping and going through a dream. And you've probably seen flip-throughs. There are some pages that she colored in the back for inspiration if you care to use them, but this is her at the end waking up. I'm going to go backwards. There's some very detailed pages in here, but very cute and fun. I'm not going to flip through everything. See, these are woo, pretty detailed, some of them, but gorgeous pages. Looking forward to coloring these. I just recently saw this one on Instagram, and it was gorgeous. I don't remember who colored it. Oh, sorry, this lighting might be changing. Here, let me close my curtain. I really like this page. It's one of the colored ones in the back. I'll probably use some inspiration from there, but I want to get one of these pages colored. See, this is her going into Dreamland, and that's the cover. So yeah, I got this at Michael's as well because it ended up being cheaper than on Amazon, and I was there and it was there and it was in my hands, and you know how that goes sometimes. So yeah, and my husband is with me, and bless his heart, he's always an enabler for me because he knows how passionate I am about coloring. So he's always willing to buy me things especially if he's with me and my face lights up. He's a sucker for my smile. Anyway, sorry, a little corny, but here we go. I got that. And then this finally came. I got it. Oh gosh, I ordered this how long ago? I want to say it's been over 6 weeks, I think. It took a while to get to me. I'm not quite sure why. I got 2 of them because I got one for my sister. But this is Diane DeFore's newest book, Dragons de Monde. And I got this because Diane, I think I've said before, if you've watched any of my videos, that Diane DeFore is one of my favorites. I love her books. I have almost all of them. I have her bookmark book coming too, which is also like taking forever, but she's obviously, you know, in a different country, and it was coming from far away, so it's fine. But Hatchet Heroes, and there's been flip throughs and stuff of this, I'm sure, on the color tubes, but super cute. Just, it's the same size as the Mermaids de Monde, Mermaids Around the World, and the paper's the same. And a lot of them kind of follow, like there's a mermaid page that's in the Amazon that's kind of like, you know, like this, set up like that. Look at the capybaras. So some of them are like similar places and things. Like I don't know, I think it would be fun to like color the mermaid's page and then color with the dragon page maybe, or something. I don't know. But this is cute. This is like Highland ponies, and the dragon has like plaid on her or him. I think that's hilarious. But yeah, just really fun. There's one of my favorites in this is the cookie page, and I want to show it to you real quick. This one's really cool too. I cannot wait to see some of you, if you get this book, some of you color this page with the Aurora Borealis that the dragons are making in the sky with all the trees and the mountains and these wolves. I just think, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I hope that some of you get this book and color that. I love this one too. Love that one. The cookie page is where? This one's cute too. He's whittling the dragon in wood, and the dragon's using his nail to whittle a person's face. It's got his tongue out and everything. Just so cute. There's so much personality in her. Look, he's warming up the polar bear. There's so much personality in what she draws. You can tell how much I love her by the way here it is. How much I gush over her pages, but look at how adorable that is. They are munching on some cookies, and they're having the greatest time. I love it. One-sided too, so alcohol markers or whatever you want to use on this. But yeah, there's even a fall dragon with mushrooms and stuff coming off of him. Really cool. I would love to color this in November, but I don't know if I'm going to have time for that. I've got so much. I still have 4 buddies that I need to get done, and it's the 10th already. So I don't know. I would love to get this page done, but we'll see. But that's, yeah, Dragons de Monde by Diane DeFore. And a while ago, I did a order from Lyrica.com. Which is in France, and that's free. Well, they kind of add the shipping into their price. I think it's a couple dollars more each book. But I did a Lyrica order, and one of the books I was enabled by Coloring Bumblebee, Jess from Coloring Bumblebee. This book she got and showed on her channel. OMG, I was in love when she showed it too. It's a hardback. It's by Hatchet Little Heroes. And here you go. That's the title. And it's by and it's like the hardback comes down, folds down, and it's stitch bound. It's very well made, and the paper is wonderful. But I think it's by one of our favorite artists, illustrators, sorry. Artist and illustrator. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's by illustrated by Tracy DeSouza, who is one of my favorites in the Hatchet Hero world of coloring or drawing, excuse me, Disney, because she actually draws and doesn't, like Jess said in her video, she redraws them into the scenes. She doesn't just pick them up from different previous pictures and stuff like some of the Color by Numbers have done and things. Anyways, they're all double pages on beautiful paper, and in each double page represents one of the movies, and they're just gorgeous. A lot of them. The one thing about this I don't really care for, but it's fine. A lot of them are in the vertical format, but there are so many movies in here. It covers, I'm not going to flip it around, you guys, so just bear with me. I'm not going to, if you want me to flip any of the books that I've shown, just let me know in the comments. But some of these are just so awesome. Bella's my favorite princess. I love, Stitch is my favorite Disney character of all time, like blanket statement. But as far as princesses go, Bella is my favorite princess. My stepdaughter is in love with Snow White. I actually really love the composition of this page. This might be one of the first ones I color. I just really love with the cauldron, and she's got the apple. Here's the mirror and the buzzards or whatever they're called. And then the 7 dwarfs are over here. It's just really neat. I love that one. They're all wonderful, but some of them I'm definitely more in love with than others. And this movie, Sword in the Stone, has a very special spot in my heart from childhood. So I was really happy to see this in here. And you never really see this hungry wolf in any of the pages that come out from Sword in the Stone. So I was excited to see him in here. But yeah, really fun pages. This one's really neat too. She just did a wonderful job illustrating these. Here's Alice in Wonderland. I would love to do this page too for the hashtag this month, but I have other ones that one that I'm almost done with for the hashtag, but I don't know that I could probably have time for this. But it's gorgeous. And again, this paper is amazing. I'm assuming it's going to take water mediums, but we'll see. I'll definitely try it out. My mom's favorite. Eeyore. Okay, we're not going to go through the whole book. Come on, Dana. Some of these, like Moana, I love number 1. I haven't seen number 2, and they did choose number 2 of some of the movies, which is fine. But I don't know, like Frozen, I think a lot of the characters represented in number 2 are in this book instead of just number 1, which is fine. Yzma, she's one of my favorite villains from Emperor's New Groove. But yeah, anyways, really, really fun. But see, that this is the guy from the very beginning. And it's just, she encapsulates the whole movie so perfectly. It's insane in each one of these. Anyways, I'm in love with this book. Thank you so much, Jess, for showing it and and enabling me if you watch this. Very excited to have this in my collection. And then I'm just going to show these really quickly. Some that you've already seen. A lot of you don't necessarily do the whole color by number thing. I purchased them because I love to, when I'm hurting and I can't color like with my pencils or what have you, using gel pens and stuff in the color by numbers is very relaxing, and I'm still coloring and it's mindless, and I can do this sitting next to my husband watching TV or just hanging out. You know, it's just that kind of thing is when I do the color by numbers. So I got a few from my childhood. This one is about all of the horses in some of these movies, and I think I mentioned this previously briefly in another mashup, but I did the whole horses thing when I was young. Rodeos. I was a rodeo princess. I did all of the whole barrel racing and pole bending, if you even know what that is, but I did all of that. But yeah, so horses are also my mother's favorite animal, and so that is always something that's near and dear to my heart too. So, oh, I'm going to be showing some of the answers in the back because this is not fun to see. So, anyways, very fun to have in my collection. So this is all horses of some of the Disney movies. Again, all of these that I'm showing you right now are from Lyrica.com, and I can put that in the description below. I got Smurfs Volume 2 or Tome 2 because I have the first one. I watched the Smurfs when I was little. Gargamel and Azrael and Papa Smurf. All that. So obviously I had to get the second Smurf book. And I had to get the newest Princess Tome 2. I don't have the first one, but all of the newer Hatchet Hero books that are coming out. This one's illustrated by Jeremy Mariez. Oh, sorry. These are Hatchet Little Heroes, the ones I'm showing you, but the pictures are so much better than a lot of the older ones. And just super fun. And I love when they put some of the princesses together and stuff like this. Super fun. I really am going to enjoy these newer ones. I enjoy the other ones too. Don't get me wrong, but. So I got the princesses. And then another one, last one from my childhood. The Care Bears. Oh my goodness, I had 8 or maybe even 10 of them. I didn't have them all, but I also had some of the cousins like Braveheart, the lion one and stuff. And the cousins are in here too. There's the raccoon. I don't remember all their names, of course. But see, it's just my childhood. So I had to get it. The only thing I wish is they don't outline in black in this book, which is a shame. But because I just prefer that in these books, but they're still so cute, and they have double pages in here as well. But yeah. Okay, that's it. And I put myself on a restriction. I might get 1 or 2 things more that are already ordered. I ordered my very first ever handmade watercolors from Etsy. Those are going to be coming. And then I have 1 pre-order still I'm waiting on, and I have those bookmarks I'm waiting on. And then 2 more Asian books that are coming, and those are all coming, but I'm not going to be ordering any more until next year, or at least trying not to, unless something comes out that I just have to have. I'll try not to, but we'll see. Okay, so these are my whips that I've been working on the past 10 days of November. You've seen this whip many times. This is Moments Wholly for Yourself by Apol. And this was a gift to me by Shelly from Shell's Coloring Journey. And I have worked on it, and I do like it better now. I had to put some fall washi tape here because the page is actually coming out of the book, which I was just sick over, and I don't want it to happen. So I put some fall washi tape there. But I went over that background that I was just so unhappy with. It was a watercolor background that I had tried and failed. or at least it was my opinion that I had failed on it. And I just went over it with this brown acrylic, and I'm going to use possibly a stencil. I have tiny flower stencil, or I might just hand do tiny flower prints very sparingly on the background to, dress it up just a little bit so it's not so plain. I am doing black with Prismas on her hair that I just started. I'm going to be doing the blanket, probably a dark brown, possibly having maybe a little tiny hearts on it or something. I haven't decided. Her shirt will either be the cream from here, or I might do a washi tape, a fall washi tape. Not sure, but I'm working on this. This actually probably should be finished relatively soon if I just pick it up and get it done, because I really don't have much to do. But this is all Prisma work, the pencils. And I will have that page finally done. And it's the perfect time of year because that is definitely a fall page. So I'm working on that. I forgot, you guys, I talked about the scrapbook paper. I actually got this as one of my first page done for the month of November in Color Me Critters by Natalie Briscoe, illustrated by Natalie Briscoe. It's a Cedar Mill Press book. This is another colored by Maya, enabled me and inspired me to do this. My color palette kind of got away from me a little bit. I was, but it's still folly. The whole background is Langau gel pen. And then this is the shiny gel pen, but the shell is scrapbook paper. And I did a little shading on it. Fun. But I'll show and explain all what I did on this in my finished pages. I just wanted to show you that I did it. And if Maya, if you're watching, I did it my first time. I know it's not a big deal to you because it's just a everyday occurrence, but bringing new mediums and new things onto my pages like this is super fun and exciting to me. So yeah, I'm excited to have my first page in this book done, and that I actually did the whole scrapbooking thing. So scrapbook paper, or coloring with paper, is what Maya called it. And she actually has a whole video on her channel about how you color with paper. And she uses book pages and, all kinds of things. She paints paper, and puts it on. Like, she's very creative. But I have a whole bunch of scrapbooking paper that I'm going to be using for that kind of thing when I decide to use them in various coloring pages. So yeah, I wanted to show you that. I am still working in Little Folk by Christine Karen. This is for Joe from Jordy Colors hashtag. Coloring the Fairy Tales, November, NOV 2025. I got the shading done in the background with my polychromos, and I got her skin and her hair done, and I did a little bit on her eyes and her eyelashes. There's just a little bit of a shadow. I'm sorry, my lighting sucks today. But so I still need to do all of this, the lower part of the background, his cloak, her dress, the flowers. So I still have a bit to go, but it's coming out okay. I'm pretty happy with it so far. And that'll be my first one done in here, and that'll be for that hashtag. So I'm excited about that, working on that. And I'm still wanting to finish my first page in Dragon Spell by Joseph Kattenbang. This is a bring over from October, using Black Widows. And I've got Calero watercolor paint on here as well. But you've seen this. I haven't worked on it anymore. I just really, it's in the pile of 5 books here that I really want to get going on. I think I showed you that I did use some Black Widows on. I did finish the hands. Well, the skin on the hands. I still have the rings and the nails to do, and I finished the background. But yeah, so I really want to get this done for the month of November so that this is not a whip anymore, and it's my first page done in this book because it's one of my top 25. And I want to finish The Goblin in the Hollow by Denise Collette. I have last mashup, we did oil pastel background together using Gamsol. And I want to get this done. All I did was use a Signo gold on her earrings and her nose ring and some of her bracelets. I haven't done anything else, but I want to get this page done. And if I have time, I also did this one with the oil pastels and the Gamsol. If I have time, I'd like to do this as well to get both of them done if I can. But this one for sure, at least one of them. And that'll be my first page done in this book. And one more, which is the one that we're going to be coloring with on, which is this one. I'm using Prismacolors. This is Fairy Tales and Folklore by Emily Littlehall Oberg. And this is my first page in here. And this is for the Mad Tea Party, Nove Mad Tea Party 2025 hashtag as well. I'm almost done with this. This is Wonderland and the rabbit, the white rabbit, looking through a keyhole, like Alice looking through a keyhole, you know. So I went crazy, you know, magical Wonderland, right? This was inspired kind of like when she runs into the caterpillar with all the colors of the mushrooms and the leaves and things. I was thinking with this palette here. And then I am right now, this is a blender, doing the gold around the outside edge. I still have to do embellishment, like I'm going to use like either a white Posca or a white Signo, something to do some hairs on the rabbit. So the rabbit's not completely done. And then I'm going to do some magical dotting of some kind around the outside and some other gel pen work, probably highlighting some of like the top of the mushrooms and some of the leaves, those kinds of things, and then it'll be done. But right now I have my gold combination in Prismas. Now it's a pretty light muted gold. I should probably zoom in, but here. I didn't go extreme with my darkest colors and things this time, because I've already used the gold Signo, and the gold Signo gel pens are a little bit muted, like they're not very bright and shiny gold. It's more of a flatter gold color, if that makes sense. Matte, maybe, almost. Anyways, so I wanted to go a little bit more chill with the pencil work, so I'm using Chocolate. This is a gold combination that's a little chiller in my opinion. Chocolate, PC 1082, Artichoke, PC 1098. Oops, these are out of order, aren't they? Yellow Ochre, 942, Jasmine, I don't know what the number is, 1012, and then Cream, which is 914. So those are the colors I'm using for the gold, and I'm going to be doing some of that while we chat. Okay, sorry for this. The background was, I used a Posca pen, and I could still see the pen marks It was a little bit streaky, which was weird. I don't know if it was just the paper and the Posca together, but I went back over it with my black acrylic paint, and my black acrylic paint is a glossy finish, so I'm so sorry if this is glaring on you badly at all. I apologize for that, but gotta get my glasses on. So I'm just going to be using the colors that I told you about, that are Prisma. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing wonderful. I need to sharpen this. Here, I'll just get my little handy dandy Prisma handheld here, so I don't have to go back and forth from my desk. I love my electric sharpener, but I didn't get a portable one. Like, it has to be plugged in, so I can't really like just move it from desk to. I have a separate little tiny desk that I film on, like to the side of my. You'll see this when I finally show you guys my space, which will be coming, but it's probably going to be after surgery and everything, because I kind of stopped and haven't finished my room at all. It's like I haven't gotten anything. I've got pictures like leaning up against the wall on the floor and stuff that need to be hung, and I have books and stuff everywhere. I have Billy bookcases. I don't know if you know what those are, from IKEA, that are half filled with, because I read as well, books, and my coloring stuff is only half put away and organized. Things are everywhere, and that's kind of where I stopped, because I can do little bits here and there, but it hurts. So I'm just, after I'm well again, my husband's going to help me, and we're going to finish this room, and I will do a big show you my space in this new house that we purchased together. So anyway, we went, like you saw, we went to oh, I need to not do that. My instinct is to wipe with my hands, and I need to not do that with Prismas, because it can just be a mess. Anyways, I actually went somewhere. Went to Michael's and Hobby Lobby, which again are some of the craft store chain type places in the United States, at least on the West Coast. I don't know if they're everywhere. I'm not sure. In Oregon, anyway, that's where I'm at. But yeah, so, and we got the stuff I showed you. Everywhere is starting to have Black Friday sales. It's crazy. I feel like every year that kind of stuff starts earlier and earlier and earlier. It used to be that you couldn't get any really good sales for Black Friday until that weekend, until that Friday, and I used to go out in the middle of the night with my sister and my friends and stuff, and we made a whole like 18-hour shopping trip. Like, it was big sales and stuff. And now they're like starting to advertise the month before, and you can get not as good at deals necessarily as on Black Friday, like doorbusters and stuff, but yeah, they start way early now. So I was able to get some of that stuff that I wouldn't have necessarily picked up way cheaper because of it. So I mean, I guess that's a good thing, other than the fact that I really didn't need that scrapbook paper. Well, I didn't need any of that really. But I don't spend money on anything else. This is my hobby, my joy. I recently retired. and sold my portion of our business, which is why we were able to get the house that we have, and become debt free, and be in the position that we are in now. So I am very thankful, and this is kind of what I do now. And my husband supports it 100%, and I'm happy. So it's a good thing, right? But wow, I went off on a tangent. Anyways, what was I even starting to talk about? Like, I don't know where I was going with that, but just talking about Black Friday sales and things. Yeah, I don't know. Well, okay. So anyway, I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Oh, I was just telling you what I had done this last. Okay. We went and saw the new Predator movie. I don't know. A lot of you don't really like that kind of stuff, so maybe you don't know what it is, but there are like 10 different kinds of Predator movies out there now, and the newest one came into theaters this last on the 7th, I think, and we went to see it. And throwing pencils here. It was a little odd, but it was okay. It had some humor in it that was kind of quirky but funny, and I always enjoy, if you're going to watch like an action movie or even a scary or thriller type of movie, if there's a little bit of corny humor in it, it just tickles me. And that's just, I love that when there's humor where it doesn't necessarily belong, I guess, in a way. I just really enjoy that. So I was tickled as several different little spots in the movie that were kind of funny. And it kind of ended on a cliffhanger. I won't spoil anything, but if you're going to watch it. So I don't know if that means they'll make another one or not, but I mean, it was okay. I don't know that I would have necessarily spent $40 to watch it, going to the movie theater. But I mean, it was still an outing with my husband, and we haven't done that a lot lately because of my health. So I don't regret doing it because we had a great time, and it was good for us to get out of the house and stuff, so I don't regret it. But the movie itself, we could have watched it when it was finally streaming on like, Prime or one of those streaming apps. I could have waited, but it wasn't a bad movie, I don't think. I wouldn't call it a bad movie. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be, I guess, is the way I should say that. Anyways, we saw that, and another day we went shopping, and I got those fun things that you saw. Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't talk in color. This is dangerous. I'm gonna like use the wrong colors and things, I think. Okay. Hold on one second, you guys. I have to pay attention here. I need to make sure I'm using the right colors. Okay, now I'm back. But yeah, so I actually have something to tell you that we did other than, being at home, which is good. It's hard for me, and each time I was really ready to be back home because I was in pain, but it's just good for, it's good to get out of the house, go a little stir crazy, So, and we live, where there's a movie theater like literally 5 minutes away, so it's not a big huge trip. to do that. But yeah, so anyway, okay, so how am I going to do this big part here? I think I'm just going to go around the pearly things with a little bit of dark, and then spread the lighter colors outward with it. I haven't gotten a lot done. I got that page that I just showed you done. I got a color by number done. I've got those 4 whips, which in reality, those whips that I showed you, a few of them really aren't going to take much to finish. So once I get those done, I'll have like 3 or 4 more pages done quickly, you know. But right now, I only have technically 1 real page done and a color by number. So I'm not really doing as well as I was hoping I would do this month. We all usually, you know, kind of pick more books than we can color, right? But I really need to get my buddies done because I haven't even started on those yet. But I made plans already on some of them. So I've got, you know, color palettes and things in my head. So that's half the battle for me, deciding, you know, how I'm going to tackle a page. Can be challenging for me. That's one of the reasons why I love the color cubes so much, because it is hard for me sometimes to figure out. I end up, if I don't use like the color palettes, they help me do different things, because I'll end up doing like the samey colors on a lot of different things, and that it helps me not do that basically. You know, so yeah. But so, oh, I was going to ask you guys, if you care, if you have an opinion. I am 50% done with one of my to finish first books, the Matchstick Mouse book with Lauren from Low Colors. And I was thinking about doing a 50% done video and showing the finished pages and talking about them and what I used and all that, and showing you guys, because I've seen some colorists do that, like when they're halfway done with the book, show it, and then when it's complete all the way done, then show it again. So I was wondering what you guys thought about that. I need more cream here. If you want to see that, or if you want me to wait until the book's completed. What do you think? Please let me know what you feel like I should do in the comments. If you would, that would be amazing. That would help me out quite a bit. Let's see. We're having Thanksgiving here. I think I had told you that I wasn't sure, but I'm pretty 100% sure now, hopefully, that we're having it here. Still don't know for sure how many bodies will be here, but I want to make it work, you know. So that'll be exciting. I'm a little nervous about it. I feel terrible because I am not going to be a lot of help like I normally am for Thanksgiving. My mom usually takes the reins and does most of the cooking, but I help her with things. You know, I cook with her. So I'm going to help as much as I can, but it's definitely not going to be what it usually is to help her. She says it's okay. You know, she knows why. It's not like I'm being lazy, but I just feel bad. I hope that I can do enough that she's not stressed or hurting herself, because she has some neck issues and things as well. So I'm just like, I don't want to, you know. it'll be okay. I'm sure it'll work out just fine, but I'm trying to decide what I'm doing here. Okay, so if I go to this line with the cream and kind of go over the line with the lightest color, and then start from the darkest color on the other side, it should work fine. I am going to be working on the color along this week, and also the speed color in the Stratton Peterson book. So I'm hoping I can get those out as soon as possible. They take a long time. Remember, for me, I'm a slow colorist, so it takes at least 5 or 6 hours for me of filming, and then I have to edit those 5 and 6 hours. So bear with me on those, you know, I'm trying. Plus with my neck, it creates even more time because I have to take breaks and I can't color as long as I would normally. But our color along really isn't that big of a page this month. I did that on purpose because I wasn't sure about surgery and all that. Oh, I got my MRI back. Did I tell you guys? I have, yes, I think I did. I have lots of stuff that definitely requires surgery, so we're going to be scheduling that in the next couple of weeks. But this is our page. Oh, I'm way zoomed in. This is our page in Seasons by Hannah Carlson. This is our full book color along. This will be page number 6 that we do. This is the one I'm going to be doing, and it really won't take very much. I have a color palette in mind, not set in stone yet. There are a few things that I'm going to be possibly changing, but once I get started on this, it's really, I don't think it's going to be that hard. The background, I've been looking at the pages we have completed, and we haven't used gel sticks yet. I have the King Art gel sticks, and I haven't used those in a hot minute either. So I think we're going to be using those. I try to do different mediums to show you guys if you haven't seen them, or, you know, show you how I use them, or, you know, I try to mix it up if I can, and not do the same thing over and over again. So I think the background on this one will be the King Art gel sticks. But yeah, so I'm going to get started on that this week. I meant to do it last week, but that did not happen. So it is what it is. But yeah, so anyways, that will be getting done hopefully this week. What else is going on? Not much. Probably going to be making another coloring date with my sister soon. I have coloring books to give her, and she has coloring books to give me. We're enabling each other. I've created a monster, and I love it. I love that we both enjoy coloring so much, and it's something that we can do together. I think it's so fun to color with her. So we'll probably have another color date before Thanksgiving. It's my thought process. We need to schedule it though, because she's got a busy household, so we'll probably need to make a plan. I'm just jibber jabbering to you guys. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not being boring. This is not exactly how I wanted it to look. It's kind of liney, like normal Dana. I mean, it looks okay, and I think it'll look a lot better when I put some a little bit of gel pen to make it look shiny. I think it'll make it look better. I'm going to use a little more of the yellow and kind of blend that in a little bit. This is jasmine, sorry, not yellow. But yeah, so I'm just going to continue this on, and I will probably, hopefully, get this page done today. I actually feel okay right now. They gave me some nerve pain stuff that seems to finally be helping, which is amazing, just to get me through until we do have the surgery scheduled and stuff, because I still have to get a CT scan, and they want me to get a cortisone injection. If you know what any of that is, it's not necessarily fun, but it's necessary because they want a clear picture of exactly what's going on inside my neck. So before they open me up, which I'm thankful for. So let me zoom out a little bit. So I did a little bit of this with you, but I am going to wrap it up because I ended up jibber jabbering and showing you things that lasted a long time, and I've been recording for well over an hour. So but I'm going to continue with that, and like I said, I'm probably I'm going to use some white Posca or a smaller pen, maybe even just a Langau, and do the little hairs lining where Emily has indicated that it's fur, you know, on the rabbit. And then I have some other spots where I'm going to do some highlighting in here with gel pen and things, because I have none of that is done. This is all just pencil work in the middle here, well, with the Signo around the edges. And also probably do some white on the mushroom dots, and then some fun sparkly bits on around the outside edge. And then this page will be done. Fun. So that is going to be my end of my Monday mashup with you guys today. If you liked the video, please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. We would love to have you be part of our little community. Oh, shoot. So my community tab, you guys, they gave me the ability for you guys to ask questions in the community chat tab. You can ask questions and post your pages and things, and I just ask you to be respectful to one another and to me, which is not necessarily a problem in this community, thank goodness. But we can share with each other now, so you guys can post some things there and ask me questions if you have one. So if you want, you can go onto my page, and then on the community tab is where you go to type your messages and things if you want. You can share with each other and talk to each other there too, so we can do more community stuff together. So that's a thing, and I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry. But again, if you liked what you saw, consider subscribing and being part of our little community. We're growing little by little, and we would love to have you. So have a great rest of your day, rest of your week. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I will see you in the next video.